asked. I'm glad it was asked because I think a lot of people struggle with this. I'll move the Discord over here so everybody can see. Zigzag asks, Bentley, how do you know if it's going to be a false breakout at the EMA levels? T Money said, ha ha ha, the $1 million question, coin flip. Then Zigzag said he knows, and I don't know how. And then T Money said 100%. It's not $1 million question. It's a very simple question to ask or answer. This is actually super simple. The way that I teach so a kindergartner could literally learn this. So it's very simple. But the problem is with people that are learning, essentially sometimes we know too much and it causes us to overanalyze the charts. We started on the 5 minute chart, and I think I put an alert out earlier. Said we're looking for a 20 EMA short, which we made money on the way up here, and then we made money on the way down right there while we were live on Discord. But what we're looking at for trends, trend days happen. We can always tell when they're going to happen because how slow the market's moving, tapering, steadily edging up, and so on. But what we look at here is one thing that you forget if you're looking at EMAs is one thing that I always teach is stair steps. And what I mean by that is if we are trending in the market is going to, if we're going up, the market's going to make higher lows. Market's going down, we're going to make lower lows over and over and over. So right here, we had a pre-market low, or an open market low there. We come up, and then here's our next low there, and then we come up again, there's another one. And then what do we see? We see the market come up, bounce, come up, and then the previous low is not broken. And then we see another going up through here, which this is at the end of the day, this is a false breakout. Shouldn't even be trading right here. Regardless, we're done. But see, we're trending up, higher low, double bottom bounce, triple bottom bounce. Previous low was never broken. We come up and do the same thing again. But what people are getting confused by is one thing that I preach all the time is we use a 9 and 20 EMA for trends because they determine the trend. If we're moving up, they're going to constantly bounce off of those levels. We trended over half the day here on the 5-minute 20 EMA chart. So until lunch, we didn't start doing this. This was at 12 o'clock right here. So we're trending up, we're pulling back, we're not breaking previous lows over and over and over. So that this is obviously an uptrend. What happens is people want to short the 20 EMA, do everything and all of that. And if we look here, the 20 EMA was broken here, but there's a previous low that needed to be broken before we could short that. If you rely solely on EMAs, it can burn you because you forget to look left. So we have to look left. So right here, the 20 EMA is broken, we don't short that. We look left and see where the previous low was, and right here. But regardless of this, once we had a trend day that literally lasts half the day, when the 5-minute fails, we go to the 10-minute chart. And if we go to the 10-minute chart, we'll look at the 9 EMA. And you can see here it's the same thing. Again, same level, same everything. And if we look at the 10-minute chart, so the 5-minute chart failed, we go to the 10-minute chart to see if the EMAs still hold. But in order to short this, we have to have a previous low break. With volume, anything like that tells us, this previous low was broken. And if you look at the intraday trading, I don't count power hour anymore. Power hour sucks ass. We should be done trading way before power hour happens. We would never even consider a short. We're just riding the trend. So the 5-minute 20 EMA broke as the 10-minute 9 EMA is holding. But look at this. No previous low is broken. On trend days, we have to recognize that trend in stair steps. I call it stair steps. So here's a step, here's a step, here's a step, here's a step. Same thing going down is steps down. If we're trending down and we're making the stair steps down, a previous level has to be broken. And today, EMAs are absolutely pointless because we are trending up. We got to look at previous lows in a market that is trending up. So if we go over here, I know I'm rambling, but this should make sense to everyone. If we take the EMA indicators off, it's obvious. No one would have ever considered shorting this. That's all it comes down to. No previous low was broken with no indicators on there. And I would recommend next time you guys see a trend day, take the fucking indicators off of your chart because it clouds your judgment when you know too much. With no indicators here, we have these higher lows over and over and over. And the way we could trade these is play the breakouts or play the momentum going into them. So right here, we could have traded this, which we did trade this. I made a couple $100 on this one going to key levels. And then we shorted it going back to key levels, or which was the 20 EMA there. But look at this. It's so simple. When there's no indicators on the chart, you don't get clouded, you don't get anything. Looking at this whole portion of the chart with no indicators on our screen, no one would have ever considered shorting. Why? It's not because the 90 EMA was doing this, the 20 EMA was doing this, none of that. It's because we're constantly making higher lows. The one chance that we had to short today, higher, here's a low, higher low, higher low. Double bottom, triple bottom. It was never broken. We don't have to worry about those indicators on trend days. The 90 EMA and everything's still going to be pointing up, doing so and so. We need to forget those and understand that we're in a trend moving this way. In order for that trend to break, we have to break a previous level that has bounced off of. Support turned resistance. And while we're looking at this, that never happened. Like I said, this area over here is, I'll call it the gray zone. We're not trading power hour. Our goal as traders, you can trade power hour, but our goal as traders is literally to be done as fast as we possibly can. I was done this morning by 10 o'clock. I secured my profits, I was done. I make money every day consistently because I am not overanalyzing the chart. Here's the thing, if you guys are making money with me on a consistent basis, why trade without me? What I mean by that is if you're making money with me until you get to the point where you know exactly why I'm making these trades and you can explain it to yourself or to me in full detail of why I placed that trade, you should not make that trade on your own because you're going to end up stepping in front of a moving train. And today's SPY was a moving train. If you stepped in front of it, you got fucked up. It's all simple, guys and girls. This is simple. Higher lows, trend days, simple. When we do see trend days like this, I know Jess, shout out to Jess, she asks this question often, but I think she's learning so much at once that she forgets. She's taking one or two contracts out of the money. I'm not throwing you under the bus, Jess. I'm just saying for everybody to learn. One or two contracts far out of the money and they're not moving. If you hold those in this market, they're going to decay on every pullback. So if you had 550s right here, this pullback will make them decay. So on this pullback right here, when we bounce right here, they're probably going to be the same price that we're at over here. Then we pull back again over here and they run up to here, they're probably going to be at the same price they were at over here. You got to go closer to the money or choose further out expirations. When we're choosing zero DTEs, we have to understand that we have to scalp. There's never going to be a market day where the market just goes up, or down. That's not. Zero DTEs, quick profits, quick affirmation, I guess you could say. Zero DTEs, we want it quick. These contracts decay every minute the market is open. We want to get in, get out with zero DTEs. I get 100%ers on almost every trade. I sell them, I scale them, and then I reevaluate. If you're taking a zero DTE contract right here, $20 or $10 out of the money, well, you're at 441 right here, you're at 448 up here. It's probably going to be at the same fucking price. Take your profits. If you want to hold all day, choose further out expirations. Trend days are easy, and I'm coming to find with my education is I do think my education is so good that people are over analyzing that learn from me. And these are the days that traders live for. Days like today, days like yesterday. These are the days that traders live for. This makes your month, your year. I've had 2 days like this in a row. What happens is we're so used to that shitty market right now where spot was $1 and we're in range that we forget how to actually trade. But what you're not understanding is we profited for 6 months in a shitty market. Now the market is like this where there's high volatility. We're going up $10, down $10. We should be making fucking bank right now and closing Wall Street down because this is so simple. Stop over analyzing and understand. 9 EMA, 20 EMA, all of that. On trend days, fuck it. Change the time frame. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. It's a trend. We're gonna keep going up until the previous low is broken. This is the market we should all be making money in. The fact that you guys can make money in a shitty market tells me that if you learn this, you're gonna be unstoppable. SPY's moving $10 in a day or more. We should be making so much fucking money that the IRS wants to audit us right now. Stop over analyzing the chart. Understand the technical analysis. We have a trading system, but we also have to learn to adapt with that trading system. The 5-minute, 9 EMA, and 20 EMA fails. Well, what is the 10-minute doing? I never go past the 10-minute on trend days. We look for 1-minute trends. Let me put the indicators back on. SPY, let's put the indicators back on. EMA, super trend, VWAP. All right, so we started breaking up here. 920 EMA. All right, so here we failed. We're gonna go to the 5-minute chart. All right, on the 5-minute chart, here we failed, but we bounced off a previous support. We're gonna go to the 10-minute chart. Once the 10-minute chart fails, the trend usually reverses. Stop over analyzing. The fact that you are over analyzing means I'm a good teacher, but now it's time to broaden the horizon and learn more. You guys watch me. Like today, I didn't trade. After I made my money, I didn't want to go long in the market. Although I said if this level breaks, the 30-minute 200 breaks, we're going to go to my zone. 30-minute 200 broke, we went to my zone. I called the top of the fucking market this morning, pre-market, before the market even opened. It's there. It's in front of our face. This is not hard. This is not rocket science. I'm doing it every day. You guys are learning from me. Listen, that's all I ask. It's here. SPY opened at, what was this? 521. My zone was the high of day. 531. It's that simple. Read the levels every morning pre-market. Understand everything. I've been teaching this for 3 years now. If you have questions, ask. I appreciate it when people ask. I'm making this video because Zigzag asked. I see this every day, so I don't think to answer things on a simpler level because I'm so used to seeing it. So when you guys ask, I can explain it. If you don't ask, then you're going to be left wondering why. But to leave this here, if you are succeeding when you're trading with me and you're failing when you're trading by yourself, only trade with me and don't trade by yourself until you understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's as simple as that. I don't like seeing people saying they're red after I alerted nothing but green trades. It's very taxing as an educator. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. Ask questions, learn from them. Move forward. The strategy is constantly expanding. you guys all think I know everything and I know the top and the bottom, which it seems like I do, but I'm going to be wrong as well. But guess what? If I'm wrong, I learn from it and it will never happen again. Tomorrow's a new day. Let's move forward. Let's learn from it. And let's all make money. If I make money tomorrow, I expect everyone in this fucking Discord to make money with me. And if you don't, it's because of failure in your own mindset and your own personal problems. It is not on me because I'm winning. I'm going to fucking win tomorrow. I'm going to fucking win on Monday. I'm going to win every day I sit at my desk and do this because I am learning every single day. You guys have to stop. If you are losing while I'm winning, which not many people are doing this, but there's still a few that complain about losing. If you just stopped when I alerted the fucking 300% trade, you would not be red right now. But guess what? As soon as I log off, and I'm saying, okay, well, SPY's going to go to 550 today. Someone's going to short the market and say, well, shit, I don't know what I did wrong. The EMAs did this. It doesn't matter. Like, everything I just explained, trend days, all of that, EMAs, we have to recognize patterns before they happen, for one. And we also have to understand trends. A lot of people in the Discord are getting confused on trends because they're not recognizing the higher lows or the lower lows. Simple as that. Ask me the question, listen to me, don't argue with me, because I've had a few people in here that are failing, and when I answer their question, they argue and try to tell me what they did. Well, you didn't do it right, you lost money. I'm here to help. Ask me the question, I'll give you the answer. If I'm making money while you guys are watching me, we should all be making money together. And I hope this video pisses some of you off, because sometimes it takes being pissed off to truly succeed. Prove me wrong. That's all I ask. I'm busting my ass every day to do this. I'm green, you should be green. And if you're not green, come to me and we will figure out why you are not green. That's literally all it comes down to. But if you complain in my Discord about how you're not green, blah, 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 pity, pity me, I don't give a fuck. You can ask me a question, you can listen to my answer and you can learn from it, or you can keep complaining and being negative. The ball is in your court. I'm your educator and I will be glad to educate you. Don't bring your problems on other people. Just ask the question and your question will get answered.